My daughter and I actually watched a lot of Burn Notice episodes.
Where am I?
Miami.
I feel something really special whenever I go to the movies and I actually see a movie where I say, oh my gosh, that's Miami Beach, that's the Causeway, that's this place, that's this hotel. It's really refreshing and rewarding to see that Miami is captured for everyone to see.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
He's clearly the Godfather. I mean, he really is.
Adolfo is our Iron Man, that's for sure.
Adolfo would be the lead, Moon over Miami.
My lucky day is here.
He's the kind of guy who people come to and ask questions for advice, for counsel. Adolfo has a quality that differentiates him for us in a big way, and that is he's a wise person.
We're in a crazy world. We've got all this stuff going on, but when you meet and you talk with Adolfo, you're the only person in the world to him. And I think we can all learn from that.
He's currently the chairman of our board, and he's an amazing person who is incredibly generous with his volunteer time, astute about the arts, about politics, and about the best way to have government serve the community.
Well, that's very kind of them to say that, but I don't see myself as that very wise person. I see myself as somebody who is practical and who tries to really understand the root of what the issues are and find the right solution that works for everyone.
He grew up in places where he had to learn how to work cross-culturally. His experiences from Jamaica to Canada to Miami, where he had to figure out how to move people towards a common vision, whether it's a business decision or whether it's a community one. And he's very skillful at that.
Adolfo has helped our agency survive the recession and grow in spite of a contraction of public resources. Every year, the county budget is approved in 2 public hearings. And so he came and he did his 2 minutes, and then he looked at me and he said, you know, I'm gonna stay. And he sat in the first row in the county commission chamber and stayed till about 5 o'clock in the morning when the hearing ended and our budget was saved, because he wanted the elected officials to know that he cared that much about it, that he would stare at them for close to 12 hours until the budget was finalized. And it's that level of commitment that's extraordinary from somebody like Adolfo, who is a fairly busy guy in his own, with his family, with his business, with his other civic engagements. And he has that level of commitment when he signs on to something.
I actually started and followed my wife into community service. She's the one who really started the whole thing, and she got involved with the Vizcayans organization and with Miami Children's Hospital and then with Beaux-Arts. And I started focusing originally on affordable housing and providing the right solutions so that people could actually, achieve that American dream of owning a home.
They just know Adolfo is a great businessman, the great banker, the great community leader. But at the end of the day, he's one of the greatest family men in this community.
For me, it always starts with family. My children and my wife come first. My wife and my mom have been major influences in my life, as was my father, my in-laws, who were like true parents to me as well. Personally, I think my greatest achievement is really that I have 3 absolutely wonderful kids who are, most importantly, really good individuals, really good people who care about the right things and who are gentle and nice. My father, who was a banker as well, was probably the one who really molded most of my behavior in terms of how I behave in business. I don't see gray, I see a lot of black and white. My focus is on always making sure that I am doing the right thing.
We don't have to think very hard or too long to understand where we were as a community and how we regarded our school system just a short period of time ago. As a partner with Alberto, our superintendent, it was his leadership and the people that he pulled around that table on behalf of the school system to help us pass the bond issue, to help us get every school in this county wired.
There's no more giving guy to our community, whether it was a Cultural Affairs Council or the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau. Always giving, always giving, always giving, never saying no.
Adolfo loves Biscayne Bay. I had the privilege of being with him. I think we were in the second or third hour.
And I turn around and there's this huge form inside of the water. And your first instinct is, you know, oh my God, what is this?
I knew it had to be at least a great white shark. And Adolfo said, as he was stepping back, you need to know.
Desist and leave the swimming area now, mister!
Oh, it's just a manatee.
Yes, but on the inside, quite frankly, I was quite scared at the beginning.
He loves tennis. He loves people. I mean, the guy's he's just an engaged, warm, loving guy. And he's tough. And that's a great combination.
I hope to stay here. I hope my family will all move back here. I hope my grandchildren will grow up here when I have any. And really why I get involved and engaged is because I think I am making a better Miami for all of us.